This needs to be said because, baby, if you a CNA and you got a mouth regarding your nurses, first of all, them is your bosses. You got a problem with them, you are to take it to the higher up from them. And if they don't do nothing, you take it to the next level. So, I realize some nurses want you to get vitals. Cool, get the vitals. No problem. Just know it's going to take me like 30 minutes because it's a lot of residents' vitals to get. Boom. Get it out the way. Don't even complain. Just get the vitals. You know that's what they want every day. Get in there in the morning. Get to it. Is that so hard? Not for me it ain't. But for some CNAs it is. I don't understand. I understand. We do this every day. Every day. 6 days a week. Some of us 4 days a week. Some of us 3. You know what they want. Get in there and do it. Why argue and complain? All that time you taking to argue and complain, you could be done. Halfway done. Next. We is there to help these people. Some of them can't clip their nails. Some of them can't clean their nails. Some of them can't change their shirt. Some of them can't change their self. That's why we is there. Why you gonna sit here and argue with the nurse? I did such and such. It don't matter. We're there to do what they can't do. They can't clip their nails. We're supposed to do it. Unless they're a diabetic. Then we don't cut their nails. The nurse does. Because if they bleed to death or bleed too much, we cut too low, we in trouble. They know how low they're supposed to clip their nails, I'm guessing, on that part. But yes. Then, somebody's a Hoyer. The nurses say get them up. But for instance, this one specific resident is screaming to go to the bathroom and cussing and everything. So I tells my partner, let's take them to the bathroom. Of course, they lazy. They ain't going to want to because it requires us to Hoyer him out of the chair in the bed, give them a bedpan. Once they're finished, Hoyer them back up and put them in the wheelchair. Mind you, I can't do this by myself. Hoyers require 2 people. That's another topic I'm going to talk about later. I'm like, you really can't just Hoyer him, let him use the bathroom, then he'll stop screaming. So you rather just stick him in the hallway by the nurse's station and let him scream some more, which he was doing. Rather than take him to the bathroom, let him handle his little business, then he'll be quiet and good to go. How would you feel if you had to go to the bathroom and you had to rely on people and they just walk by and let you scream by the nurse's station? Just disrespectful. I don't know what's wrong with these aides. They seem a little younger than me because I'm in my 30s, my late 30s. I'm going to need you young aides to get it together. If you don't like your job, don't do it. Go find something else. Period. You're there to help these people. What if your grandma, your mama was in there? You wouldn't like the treatment they was getting. This just like irked my soul, so I ain't even been on YouTube in a while, but I'm going to put this on here today. Today. You young folks got bad attitudes, some of you, and need to get it together. The ones that I see and work with. Not acceptable. You sitting here arguing with a nurse in the hallway. Mind you, the residents are hearing you. They ain't supposed to hear all that. For one, they don't want to be in there. They probably want to be home with their family. And COVID is really screwing that up for them. So they really ticked off. They're really sad. They're really depressed. You think the next thing they want to hear is you arguing with a nurse on top of that? Not at all. I'm going to need some of y'all to put yourself in their shoes. He could be screaming. For one, he don't want to be in this chair, this specific person, because his butt always hurts. But mind you, the nurse wants us to get them up and put them in the chair so they can move around every day, I guess, so they're not just laying in the bed. Have some freaking empathy, folks. I try to put myself in other people's situation. Oh, he's probably cussing me out and pissed off because he's in pain. They don't know how any other way to put it, but cuss you out or yell at you. They don't mean to. Took me a while to figure it out, like, why is so-and-so cussing me out, swinging at me? For one, they don't want to be there. For two, they probably miss their family. For three, COVID is ruining their whole lives. Not just ours. Theirs too. They can't have visitors. They got to visit their family through a window. Did you ever put that into perspective? Why they mad and cussing you out? They visiting their family through glass or through a phone call. But yes, these CNAs are just too much. And then when you look for one, they always hiding. So if somebody's a two-person, you can't do that person because your partner missing. That's the next thing. That's annoying. Like, I like my jobs when I got good hall partners that don't disappear. But yeah. How's everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday? It's nice and sunny in Tacoma, Washington. I ain't even been on Facebook, YouTube in a minute. About to go to my second job. That's a whole nother story. That'll be another story, another video, another day. But this was about my first job. That's in Tacoma, Washington. I ain't gonna give you the facility because you don't need to know. Just know, young folks, not all of you, some of you need to check your attitude when you come in to talk to your supervisor. And whoosah, calm it down. Go pray to Jesus or something. Because if you praying to Buddha, Mohammed ain't doing it because your attitude is still jacked up. You need to try Jesus Christ. That's how I'm able to hold all that in. When the resident is ticking me off. When the resident is doing the absolute most, because we got one of them there too, I can it in instead of going off on them. That's why, another note, I'm the only one she like. And I think they feel some type of way. That's because I can hold myself and not sit here and bicker and backer and go back and forth and arguing with this lady. But yes, I just had to get on here and share that. So for those that are CNAs or nurses, be a little more nicer to your CNAs, nurse. If you could help with some vitals or some CNA, patient care, help out your CNAs. Because these specific ones want to hee ha ha because they family. Be on Facebook and Messenger, phones period, when you can be helping us out when you want nail care or changing some linen. That's why I believe in you should be a CNA first before you're a nurse, so you know how it is, instead of just barking orders. But anyway, good day. Jesus loves you. And please stop and adjust your attitude if you're in the healthcare field, because it needs some serious adjusting from what I'm seeing today. And that ain't just today. This is everyday thing, baby. Adjust that attitude. You better pretend this your family member. You taking care of one of them family members you really love. And if you don't love them, pretend it's your kids. How would you treat your children, or how would you want somebody to treat your babies? Think about that. Toodles.